Hey guys, this is Hbkgrand from Dark Shinobis. I'm making a video about my Loki Prime's build today. Now, if you do not have the Loki Prime, you could go into the trade chat and get him for about 300 plat to 350 plat, or that's the going price for it. And if you don't have that much plat, you could go get the regular Loki from the Neptune boss, the Hyena pack, so it's easy to farm. Now, if you want to know about the modding and all that kind of stuff, I'll share a link below so you know how to properly mod if you're a new player and what formas are and whatnot. So going on with the ability, you just press R2 and you'll see there's like a passive ability. So for Loki, passive ability is basically you latch onto walls, so you can hold R2 and whatnot. The first ability for Loki is the decoy. Basically, it creates a copy of himself and it distracts the enemies. The second ability is basically invisibility, where you stay invisible for a time period. So that's why you need the duration, and that's what we're going to be building it for. The third ability is switch teleport. You could switch between enemies. So like if you put a cursor on it, you could switch between them or your decoy and whatnot. The fourth ability is the radial disarm, and in the radial disarm, basically you could it takes away everybody around you, their weapon away. Basically, it takes it away. But we are going to be focusing on the decoy and the invisibility. Basically, you get the decoy while you're trying to make your invisibility timer up. So it's basically primarily on the duration of the mods. Now, I will show you guys like the setups that I have. So basically it's a 2 Forma build and I have 3 setups for it. A sortie build, why we need a sortie build, and then there's a Corpus build, and then there's a Grenier and Infested build. Now moving on with the sortie build, basically first you need an Energy Siphon. Energy Siphon is an aura mod, you get it in Alert, and it basically helps you get energy at 0.6% rate. So you constantly getting energy. So like if you are invisible for 30 seconds, you're gonna get energy. The Stealth Drift, it's from the Lua challenge rooms. You get it. It actually gives you like enemy radar, so you could see it, and it gives you like aim, glide, and wall latch. The Vigor is a nightmare mod you get from like nightmare missions, and it gives you about 120% shield and health. That's like almost like that's what you're looking for when you're doing a sortie, because what you want to do in sortie is quickly like hide, be invisible, finish the mission. Prime continuity is there for the ability duration, because we are looking for duration. Duration gives us time, so the more time we have, the better. Energy flow, prime flow is basically energy max, so like how much energy you can carry. Constitution is a duration mod as well. Then you have Firewalker. Basically it's like wall jumping. It gives you speed, it gives you boost, and actually when you take a bullet jump, it will stun the enemies around you if there are any. It will put like a fire element on them. Narrow-minded gives you duration again, and basically it helps you increase that. Now the Intruder mod, why it is in here in the sortie one, because it gives you plus 6 seconds to hacking. When you're in a sortie mission and you got rescue, sabotage, spy missions and whatnot, you cannot use ciphers on the sortie. So Intruder mod can actually help you finish the job a little bit easier, because like you're on a timer when you are hacking the system. So it is really important to have this mod on. The Hushed Invisibility is an augment mod you get from the syndicates. I'll share the link below, the syndicates, and like what you have to do to get those mods. Like you need standing. So like this one will help you get, like, let's say you have 100%, like this actually helps you like 100% reduction in noises that your weapons make. So you could actually kill the enemy right in front of your face and he will not get alerted at all. So that's like a really good mod to have. The next one is basically the Corpus build, and for that you basically have the Energy Siphon again as an aura mod, which you get from the alerts, whereas the second one is the Coaction Drift, where you get from the Lua challenge rooms, and it boosts your aura strength and effectiveness by 15%, so you're getting a little bit more energy. Apart from that, like the build is kind of like similar, so you'll see like a Vigor, you'll see like Prime continuity, flow, and then Constitution again, and even the Firewalker and the Narrow-minded as well. So the main difference in this one and the previous build is basically streamlined, so you get a little bit more efficiency, so you got more thing to do. And then for redirection, because redirection is important when you are going against Corpus, because they attack your shields over your health first. So make sure you have redirection on it. It amplifies your survivability when you're against the Corpus. Next up is the Grenier and the Infested, and for that they got the Energy Siphon, so it's just the same thing. You just get energy. Then you got the Cunning Drift, which gives you slide, friction, and ability range, so you could use your like decoy a little bit further to distract them, or switch teleport between the decoy and yourself. It makes it a little bit easier. Whereas for the rest of the setup, you got the Narrow-Minded, the Continuity, the Flow, the Streamline, the Firewalker, and the Vigor. Whereas for the Steel Fiber, I put it up there because the Greniers and the Infested, they attack your armor a little bit and health as well. So like if you have a little bit of armor, it will kind of like increase your survivability. Or whereas for the last one, the Vitality, the more health you have, the better, because the Grenier and the Infested attack on your health. Now moving on to like, let's just do like a quick sortie mission, so I can actually prove these theories that like how easy it is when you're doing it with Loki with a lot of ability and duration. So today I did a sortie, and I think there was a rescue mission there. Yes, there was on the second one. So we're gonna go attempt that, and basically you'll see that how it works. So let's get here, and once you're in the mission, drop like a couple of energy pads, like maybe 1 or 2 if you want, and then just go invisible. And you'll see like as I'm going in, if you focus on the energy bar that I have on the bottom right corner, you'll see that like my energy is constantly increasing. Keep in mind that when you're doing missions like sortie, they always have like some elemental enhancements, or like this one has like an energy field and whatnot, electromagnetic fields if they're called. So when you go through them, you're gonna actually get basically you're gonna lose your energy and whatnot. So make sure you are like when you want to switch back to like your invisibility, find a way where you do not have a lot of enemies around you, otherwise you're gonna get one shot. So once you're in the thing, all the spy missions have like some areas where you could like, they have like secret areas where you can go for. So rather than going from the straight path, like if you see here, I'm actually going from like a back end. So they will always have like some sort of area where you could go for. Now the intruder mod that everybody like why I said on the sortie mission is just right now. If you see, I cannot use my ciphers here, so you just make sure that you have the intruder mod on, so you'll have a lot of time. Now if you pay attention, that like how I'm solving this pretty fast is because like you gotta clear out the outer line first. Once you're okay with, oh, this is how the outer line is, then you just go like, you could just spam the middle area. So when there's a way to get in, there will always a secret way to get out as well, so you could actually check it out, especially in the cases of rescue missions, so you do not have to constantly go into the missions again and again. So, and then that's basically how fast you could finish the mission. So I hope you guys like this video. So if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I'll definitely answer them. This is Hbkgrand signing out. Thank you guys, have a great one.